Good morning, friends. How are you today? So excited to get back on here and see you guys. Well, not really see you guys, but talk to you guys because you're my besties. And so I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and then we're gonna chat because I have some stuff to catch up with, catch you guys up on. I am I'm really excited because I've been kind of stuck in this place where I didn't know what I was doing with my food stuff anymore. I mean, I did, I need to put this in the microwave, so give me 1 second because that's going to be loud. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I've been like really stuck with what I've been wanting to do, food-wise with, you know, the goals that I have in mind for where I'm at in my journey. For those of you who don't know, I'm down 100 pounds since I started my weight loss journey. And I maintained that and kept it off through COVID, which I was so proud of myself for, because that was terrifying. That was a huge thing when all this stuff happened with COVID and my babies came home. I was scared to death that I would completely go back to where I was before. And when you're on a journey, whether that's to improve your, you know, your education or your relationships or, you know, weight loss, like when those huge detours hit you in life, it feels like, you know, all of your work was for nothing and you could lose it all. And that's terrifying. And I promise you, if you just keep going, you'll be okay. But I was terrified. So, I continued to do keto all through, COVID. And then when my babies, I believe it was when they went back to school for like the end of last year, I started adding carbs back into my diet just to see like how my body would react. I mean, really, life is just like one big like experiment. You have to try different things to find out if they are going to work for you. No matter what you're doing in anything in life, just try, because that's the only way you're going to find out if it works or if it doesn't, or, you know, how it shifts things. So let's put the milk away. I'm going to bring you guys with me. We're going to find you a spot over here. I don't think you should look at my mail. That's probably not safe. Okay, so we have made a decision. This is what I'm gonna do. I mean, the freaking vents though, you know, you don't want to look at them. They're not cute. I was talking to my sister-in-law yesterday, and she is on her own journey, and I'm so freaking proud of her. She is incredible and doing amazing on her you know, journey to self-love, because it starts off like anything else. You know, we want to lose weight. We want to not feel terrible and bogged down by all the extra weight we carry around. So it started as that, you know, as it does for everyone. And she has also started keto probably about a year ago, and she'll share more, I'm sure, about her journey. And, you know, that's not for me to share, but I'm just so proud of her, so I'll gush about her all day. But she reminded me yesterday of how good that I felt when I was doing keto. So cheers. We're going back to it. We're just gonna go for it right now. I feel like a little bit uncomfortable maybe putting a label on how I am receiving my nutrition and the decisions I make, but that's okay, because I'm going to share everything with you guys. I have nothing to hide, and life is just one big, you know, game that we're either winning or learning, not losing. You're not losing. You are either winning or you are learning from it. So, you know, the lessons, they can be really hard, but they get us to where we need to be. and I'm excited. I am re-energized with different ideas. I want to like start meal planning again, so we're gonna do that together, and just taking you guys through life with me. A little bit of a backstory. I'll get into it more the more we get to know each other, but I grew up, why am I here? That's the question I ask myself. Why am I here on YouTube, on social media platforms? And the answer to that is this: because I have been so blessed in my life by incredible caregivers and nurturers, not necessarily, just your parents or just your spouses or your boyfriends or girlfriends or best friends. Literally everyone in my life has been such a blessing in some way. When I was 9, my mom, she had passed away from breast cancer. And I was so angry for so long. I mean, honestly, from 9 till probably maybe 2 years ago, I was so angry at my mom for dying, because I felt like if they were my babies, I would have been there for them. Like, I would have done everything I could do to be there for them. And knowing what I know now is she had to go. She had to go so she could be my mom and be closer to me and guide me through my life from heaven. So that other amazing people, like, I have such an incredible support team between my family. I mean, my aunts and uncles, they would take us on the weekends while my dad was hard at work. And, we spent so much time with friends and family, and I loved that. I felt like I was raised by a village, and they all loved me and nurtured me exactly where I was at instead of trying to change me. My anger in 3rd grade, when when my mom passed away, the teachers, they were such a support for me. They came to my mom's funeral. There were times in class that I struggled to connect with other kids because they would talk badly about their parents. And me not having my mom, that infuriated me, and gave me this very protective instinct for others. So if people got picked on in school, I'm there. I got you. Like, I'm going to look out for you. I'm not going to let it happen. And that's how I've lived my life because so many people have blessed me. My gram was, I consider her my second mom because my dad was in the military, and when we decided to move from North Carolina, we moved in with my grandparents. And that's when my mom got really sick, and there was 3 children, and my grandmom and grandpop and my grandmom's sister lived there. It was incredible to grow up in a home full of people that love you. And only going through my journey in this life and meeting other people and talking to other people did I even know that there was such horrible things that happen to children and to other people, adults. There's just horrible, horrible things out there. And I was so blessed to not have to experience those things, that I want to be here for you guys. I want to be your best friend and your, mom figure if that's what you need, because I was shown how to be a great mom by other great moms. And friends that have come and gone through my life. I've learned so much from them. And I'm so thankful for those lessons. And I want to share all of those lessons and the things that I find helpful that could be helpful to you. I want to share all those things with you. I want to be your person that you can count on. because I know not everybody has that. And I'm so grateful to have what I have. And I just want to show others, like, you can go through horrible things, but I promise you, if you just work on you and finding your own happiness and like what sets your soul on fire, I think hobbies are so important because they help you discover who you truly are and what you're passionate about. And that's where your time, extra time and extra money should be spent, on your hobbies and the things that bring you pure joy and happiness. That's where you should be investing yourself. And that's what I'm all about. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't have to be, all or nothing. The little baby steps every day will get you to where you want to be. And I want to be here for you. I want you guys to be there for me too. There's been so many seasons of my life that I have felt like I'm all alone. Nobody understands. Nobody's going through what I'm going through. And I have found that that's not true. It's just people aren't talking about it. I've been on anxiety medicine since I was 18. I'm 36 now. And it wasn't till I went to the doctors. Remember I told you guys I was going to go to the doctors and I'd let you know what she said? Well, yeah, it was pretty wild. What she said to me literally changed everything. It put everything into perspective for me. And like what my purpose is, because I kept struggling with, what is my purpose in life? Why am I here? Like, I wasn't feeling fulfilled. And until I started working on myself, I couldn't know those things yet. And so when I went to my doctor and I said, like, I feel like a squirrel in traffic in the inside. Like, on the outside, I'm cool, calm, and collected. In the inside, I feel like I don't know which way to go, like that panicked, like, oh my gosh, like just uneasiness constantly. And that anxiousness. And I just said, like, I've been regulated on my medicine since I was 18. I don't understand what's going on. Like, do I need to change it? Like, what is it? She was pregnant, and I have such a soft spot for kids and mamas. And she held her baby, in her stomach. She had her hand on her belly, and she said to me, "You are not alone. Everyone that comes in my office anymore since COVID feels exactly the same way. The problem is nobody's talking about it. So everyone feels isolated, alone, and scared to death." And I looked her in the eye and I said, I can talk about it. I can say the hard things, and I can do it with love and kindness, because you do not need to be aggressive and nasty to get your point across. You need to be very clear, which I am working on, and soft. You can be strong and soft at the same time. I know I can do that. I can be that for anyone who needs me to be that. You are not alone. And I am here. And, sometimes I find myself, missing my mom and missing my grandma, and, those moments when you're like, you see something funny, or you do something that you're really proud of and you want to call your mom, or you want to, you want to call your person, and maybe they're not here anymore, and you don't have that option to do so. I want to pour into you guys that if I'm struggling, I want to be able to come here, and I want us to be a community of love and support and kindness to one another, because we're all just trying to learn. We all are eager to learn and to get to that point where we feel peace. Having peace is like the biggest blessing you could ever imagine. So I want to be a peaceful place for you guys, a community that we build together to support one another, because with community and communication, we are literally an unstoppable force. And that makes me really, really proud of myself and for you guys that choose to join this community. And if you're here and you're subscribed already, thank you. It means the world to me, because to me it means you've got me and I've got you. So I will share with you guys all the struggles, the good, the bad, and everything in between, because that's just life. Like, you know, I can be positive but also have hard times. I can lose weight and also gain weight, and it's all okay. Like, we don't have to be scared to try. And I think a lot of people are right now. People are afraid of failure. And I want this to be a place that if you have questions, it's a safe place to come and ask questions. If I don't know, which there's a lot of things I don't, I want to be able to find out those answers. I want to get you guys the answers that you can feel confident in what you're doing. If you're raising your family, or you're in school, or you're working on your career, wherever you're at, if you're retired, it's never too late to start growing and accepting yourself and healing old wounds, because that's what frees you in your life. So yeah, that is why I'm here. That is my purpose. That is what my goal is, for us to be a community of love and support, and best friends. If there's a sale on something, you better believe that I'm going to tell you guys about it. If I love a product, you better believe I'm going to tell you about it, because you need to get in on that. If you want to get in on that, or if you're at a place where that could be really useful for you. I just want to be your person. And I have so much love and knowledge that I want to share with you guys while I go through this season of life as a mom, as a homemaker, as a wife, a friend. I want to grow in every aspect of my life, and I want to do that with you guys. So if you want to be a part of this community, we would love to have you. Subscribe, like, and comment below if you have any questions, or if there's things that you would really love some guidance on. I want to be able to do that for you. So feel free to comment. I am not going to say that I'm going to get to everyone, but I promise you we'll get there. You know, this is a lifetime, and it's a marathon and not a sprint, this thing through life. So subscribe, like, and stick around, because we're doing amazing things. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.